Well, good morning, Wood Village Baptist Church. Chip Cooper here. I'm on my way to Wood Village Baptist Church, where we are going to have a closer look at their worship sanctuary. Now, we've got to get through a bit of rough terrain here. All right, there we go. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see you there. All right, looks like we made it, and boy is it a beaut. Let's go on inside. We're a little early, no one else is here yet, so here we go.
All right, Chip Cooper here. We're gonna make our way into the sanctuary and take a look at an endangered species. It's the tech person in ministry. They work in a sound booth, they control all the computers, and they're very scarce. Normally, in this environment, we'd have 4 or 5 people in this position, but now we're down to only about 2 or 3. Let's have us a look. Crikey, there he is. Wild, in live. That there's one of our sound technicians. He's got his headphones on, and you dare not go anywhere near him, or you'll have yourselves a bad time. But let's go and see what happens. Hey. Ah! Oh, that was close. All right, give me a moment. We'll see if they'll settle down, and then we'll go on in and ask him a few questions. All right. I think he's settled down, although he's still wearing his headphones. I'll see if he takes them off, and then maybe he'll be willing to talk to us. He took them off. Crikey. Well, hi there. My name's Chip Cooper, and we're investigating this worship sanctuary, and want to know, what is the most important thing you deal with in the tech ministry?
Just being able to focus.
Right. So if there was a squirrel or a woodpecker pecking on the side of the building constantly during the services, that would not distract you one bit.
Right.
Excellent. Let's see here. Let's find out the name of this chap.
Dave.
Dave. We have ourselves a Dave. Very exciting to meet you. Tell me, what's important about your ministry?
I think the most important thing is that nobody knows we're up here. That means we're doing a good job.
All right. Well, we're back here, the middle of the week, back in the worship sanctuary, and we found something very special. Every worship community has a tribal leader of sorts, someone who they go to for their vision, or where they need to go for guidance on what to do in worship here at the church. And we're lucky because I believe he's here, and his name is Zeke Goodrick. Well, thanks for meeting with me, Zeke.
Well, thanks, Chip. It's nice to meet you,
Now,
too.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. So would you like to tell me what makes a thriving worship environment?
Well, thanks for asking. It starts with our volunteer team. We have a group of serious Jesus followers that have a heart for God and a heart for worship. Our volunteers possess a variety of strengths and gifts and a commitment to serve. That not only that, but they have this desire to reach out to our diverse community and share the gospel.
So you say strengths and gifts. What are those?
Well, we have musical talents and singing. There's scripture reading.
There's some really good verses in John, as we all know. Chapter 11, verse 35. Please join me. Jesus wept.
We have our bilingual translations.
Good morning and welcome to Wood Village Baptist Church.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a la Iglesia Bautista de Wood Village.
Is there an echo in here?
¿Escuchan un eco aquí?
We have dance.
Some say love, it is a river.
You can even use art in worship. And what do you call it?
Creation.
Not to mention acting.
Acting? There's no acting in church.
But there's also other skills we have in the tech booth. We have skills with our soundboard.
Ooh, buttons and colors.
People who are great at computers and doing the slide transitions.
Spacebar.
And camera work.
Ooh, camera.
Wow, that is incredible. So, tell me about the work that's being done to enrich this worship community.
Well, Chip, this year we are forming a worship arts council that will guide the planning of our Sunday services and events. Our plan is to create worship events, special services, dramas, video projects, develop youth and children's worship programs. We also focus on tech training and team development. Our goal is to engage the whole in worship and utilize the arts to attract our community to the gospel. We've put forward a unified approach to preparing our Sunday morning worship to be responsive to the message. We're providing a mix of worship that reflects our diverse community and is welcoming to all believers, young and old. We've developed a video ministry to bring our services into your home with our live stream. And as a team, we're constantly and continually fine-tuning our efforts every week to do the best work we can. We're teaching our youth about worship in relatable ways. We're beginning to train the next generation in the tech needed to support a service. We've added new worship events like our hymn sings, where we get together and we sing all the old favorites straight out of the hymnal and have some laughs along the way. And then there's Awaken.
Oh, Awaken. Well, tell me about this Awaken worship night. What is that?
Awaken Worship Night is an outreach I am very excited about.
I'm excited.
My prayer for Awaken is to reignite the spirit in our community and to share the gospel message in a relevant way that identifies with current worship styles and to be an open door to the lost to find Jesus.
Brilliant. Well, how can we support this ministry?
We need to invest. We want to invest in our volunteers. We want to add to our tech team. We want to develop our bilingual team to go further and help our community. We want to develop and train youth in worship service roles. We want to look for worship opportunities with our other ministries. We have VBS. We have our outdoor summer worship that we do. We have Easter, Christmas. We also want to develop all these other forms of worship that we talked about, like dramas.
Thank you for taking this time.
Yes, well, thank you for taking the time. I don't even know how you found us. That's kind of seems random.
Well, just wander
but
about.
Thank you at home for your continued support for all that worship arts is here at Wood Village.
Wow, what a treat. I'm excited about everything going on right here in Wood Village, here in this worship sanctuary, all the new things, the developments and the people. Man, I couldn't think of a better time to be here. Now, I've got to be on my way, so hopefully I'll see you all next year, and I got to go see a man named Todd about a woodpecker. See you later.